Good morning, students. Today we are going to find out the magnetic field lines due to a solenoid. As you have remembered in last video, we have discussed the magnetic field lines due to the straight conductor as well as the circular loop. And also we have find out the direction in these two shapes, that is straight conductor and circular conductor, with the help of right hand thumb rule. And today we will calculate the magnetic field lines due to a solenoid and the direction of the magnetic field lines at any point of a solenoid can be detected with the same rule, that is the right hand thumb rule. So let's go to the topic. What is actually a solenoid? A solenoid is a coil form, you can say a number of turns in form of coil which are wounded on a insulated cylindrical body. The wire should be conducting, that is copper wire or some other material, but the condition in solenoid is that the length of the solenoid should be greater than the diameter, that is the area of cross section should be less than the length of the solenoid, curls of the solenoid. Clear, students? Here you can see the diagram. This is the solenoid and this is the insulated cylinder, and at this insulated cylinder we have wounded the copper wire in a number of turns. Clear, students? You can say this as a solenoid. Now what are the features or properties of the magnetic field lines? That means how the magnetic field lines will be formed in case of solenoid. Actually it is similar, you can see here from the diagram, the magnetic field lines in solenoid are quite similar that of bar magnet. So the magnetic field lines due to a current carrying solenoids will exactly the same as that of a bar magnet. You can compare yourself. These are the magnetic field lines due to the bar magnet. Magnetic field lines are emerging out from the north pole and merging to the south pole outside, and inside magnetic field lines are going from south pole to the north pole. And in case of solenoid also, you can see here, this is the north pole of the solenoid, this is the south pole, and from north pole magnetic field lines are emerging out and merging to the south pole, and inside south pole, from south pole to the north pole. That means the magnetic field lines in case of solenoids are similar to the magnetic field lines of bar magnet. It will exactly acquire the properties of bar magnet, and outside the magnetic field lines are from north to south pole, and inside the magnetic field lines are from south pole to north pole. Now on what factors the magnetic field lines for a solenoid will depends, let's have that. And the first factor is, you can see here there are a number of turns. So the magnetic field lines of a solenoid will depends upon the number of turns. If the number of turns is increasing, then the magnetic field lines also got increase. Second one is the current is flowing in this solenoid, and if the current will increase, again the magnetic field lines also increases and hence the magnetic field strength. Now the third factor is nature of the core placed inside, that is we are talking about this core, insulating body, cylindrical. What is the nature of this material? In this case I want to say that we should take a soft iron core, because soft iron core can magnetize and demagnetize easily, and this can further be used in electromagnet. So in solenoid also we will take soft iron core so that we can increase the magnetic field strength. Clear, students? Here the next topic we will discuss is electromagnet. So let's go to that topic. Okay, as I was talking about soft iron core, that is soft iron core materials are those materials which can magnetize and demagnetize easily. Magnetize, demagnetize means, that means if the current is flowing, the magnetism arises in that material, and if we will switch off the current, then the magnetism decreases. And this property is basically used in electromagnets. So the electromagnets are actually the temporary magnet which retains its magnetism as long as the current will flow. If the current is switched off, then the magnetism also get lost. So strength of electromagnets depends again on the following topics, that is current flowing in that circuit, number of turns, closeness of the turns, and the last one is length of the coil. If the current flowing in the circuit is increasing, then the magnetic field lines also increases and hence the magnetism. If the number of turns is increasing, then the magnetic field also got increased. Closeness means again the length is increasing, that is the number of turns increasing, and the distance is decreasing, and hence the magnetic field strength also got increased. Next is length of the coil, and magnetism of any electromagnet depends indirectly to the length. If the length got increased, then the magnetic field got decreased. Now next topic of this is electromagnets advantages. That means where we can use electromagnets and what are the advantages of these. We will discuss both topic, application as well as the advantages. Let's take first advantages. It produces very strong magnetic field. Its magnetism lost as well as the current decreases or lost. That means the current, if the current is there in this circuit, then the magnetism arises, and if there is no current, that means no magnetism. So its magnetism lasts as long as the current flows. That is, these are the temporary magnets. Strength of electromagnet can be controlled. Polarity can be interchanging by direction. That means if you are changing the direction of the current, you can change the direction of the magnetic field as well as. So we can change the polarity whenever we want. Next is the application of the electromagnets. Let's discuss these. Electromagnets are basically used in non-magnetic substances to separate the magnetic and non-magnetic. Electric cranes use them for loading and unloading purpose. How? Electric cranes just to pull up, just to pick up the materials, and by the magnetism they can do that. There the electromagnets are attached, and if the current will flow, the magnetism arises and hence it will attract the magnetic particles. So pull up, we can pull that materials, but as long as we want to push it away, we should stop flowing the current, and as the current will stop, so the magnetism, and hence it will get down. They are used in electric bells, telephones, receivers, microphones, loudspeakers, etc. In medical, to remove the iron or steel bullets from the human body, we can use the electromagnets. I hope you have cleared this topic, and if there is any doubt, you can ask anytime by commenting or on the WhatsApp number. Goodbye, students.